The Financial Sector Conduct Authority is warning against investing in cryptocurrency or products related to it. It says this is because these currencies are unregulated. It's currently investigating a cryptocurrency scam in the country. Recently, about 2,000 investors lost around 277 million rand by investing in Vaultage Solutions. For more on this, we're joined by Brandon Tropham from the authority, who joins us from Skype. Thank you very much for joining us, sir. Now, firstly, a lot of people would say that they've succeeded, for instance, in investing in Bitcoin, one of these cryptocurrencies. What are you saying to those people who are saying that they are successful in investing in that crypto?
Well, the statements were made around internet-based investment platforms. It was not specifically stated about crypto assets as such. We're finding a large number of online scams which are perpetrated from around the world, and the means of payment is always a crypto asset. And we are basically saying you must be extremely skeptical on anything or any form of investing that's based on crypto assets. Around the actual currency itself, the crypto asset itself, well, that's a completely different story. But I do believe that people must be extremely cautious, even dealing with the crypto asset. But regarding your last statement, I think people that were invested in Bernie Madoff for 45 years had constant returns, and in the end they still lost their money as well. People must remember when you're dealing with any form of a crypto asset that there's nothing behind it. There's not a person, there's not an entity, there's not a product, there's no management, there's pure perception of what people believe somebody else in the future will pay or not pay for that crypto asset. So you've got to be very cautious when dealing with anything to do with crypto.
Well, we see other countries moving to cryptocurrency. We've seen many other countries saying that it's a good investment. What are the regulations here for South Africans? What are the rules around us using crypto?
Currently, in South Africa, cryptocurrency or crypto asset is not regulated at all. Most countries in the world have taken the approach of we're not going to regulate the crypto asset, but we will regulate the services and the players in the industry. And that is our intention in South Africa as well. There's various governmental bodies that are involved in this. And in the coming months, I presume you'll see a lot more development in this area. So we want to regulate the players, the people that open up the wallets for you, the people that do the exchanges, to make sure that they are legitimate. Because regardless of the value or not of the crypto asset, the bottom line is many of the players that are intermediating what happens in this field, many of them are just suspect and not even based in South Africa.
Now, Brandon, what are the chances that one day in South Africa we'll see it as an investment asset in South Africa?
Well, I'm an accountant, so I'm old-fashioned. So show me as an accountant or as an investor, what are you actually invested in? There's nothing behind most crypto assets. As a payment mechanism, I can see the value. As a long-term store of wealth, I'm extremely skeptical in my personal capacity, and I think many others in the financial industry, specifically the traditional, won't ever see it as a real form of asset investing. You can invest in paintings, you can invest in cars, you can invest in anything. And yes, you can invest in a crypto asset, and there might be a place for it in a portfolio. But the bottom line is it's a highly risky investment, and you must understand what you're investing in, or in this case, what you're not investing in when you put your money in it.
How far is the investigation into Vaultage Solutions taking so much money from people who are trying to basically create a better life for themselves?
We're not investigating them. I think that's been investigated by the police. And the statements I made had nothing to do with any investigation. There was a general statement about a number of scams that are happening at the moment. And our job is to protect the investor. So we're just warning the public, please take extra caution if it involves crypto. You must take caution always, no matter what you invest in. And we are saying that you should only be investing. And remember, investing is a long-term speculation or expectation of value coming in the long term. But you should only invest through people that are registered with the Financial Sector Conduct Authority or the Reserve Bank, because these people are in most cases legitimate. Even when you deal with a registered financial service provider, there's a chance that they can go rogue or they can make mistakes. You always got to take precautions. But when you're dealing with many of the things on the internet, the platforms that require you to pay with a crypto asset, you must understand that this is extremely dangerous and is bordering on gambling, if it's not gambling in some cases. That doesn't mean that the underlying crypto asset is worth nothing. It just means it's extremely risky. It's probably the most risky investment you can make, in my opinion.
Well, that's what I get from that, the most risky investment you can make. Thank you very much, Brandon Tropham from the Financial Sector Conduct Authority, joining us via Skype.